Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. Today we have an anonymous submission from a guy who found his girlfriend cheated on him with his married friend. I still cannot process my breakup. I did everything in my power to keep my girlfriend happy. I thought of proposing to her and getting married, but I found out she's been cheating with my friend. I'm shattered and heartbroken. It aches to even think about it. I thought penning down my thoughts and letting out my emotions would help. So here's my story. I'm a 34 years old guy working as a doctor in a hospital. I met my ex-girlfriend, 27, on Instagram. I came across her profile and started scrolling her till the end. She was really beautiful and attractive. So without giving it much thought, I followed her and messaged her. I complimented her pretty eyes and exited the app. I thought she wouldn't reply in any way, and I was far away from her league. But I was wrong. She messaged me, and I smiled like an idiot all day. Anyways, we started texting each other on Instagram. At first, it was just a casual conversation, and then we exchanged phone numbers and decided to go out on a date. She was funny, smart, caring, and kind. At first, I thought she agreed to go on a date with me because of my job. I'm a doctor in a reputable hospital, and I posted a few pictures in my scrubs when I was at the hospital. But she didn't ask me about my pay, allowances, or other perks that my job offered me. I went out with her a few more times, but she never brought up the subject. I was insanely attracted to her and thought I was falling for her. She also confessed her feelings for me, and after 2 years of dating, we decided to move in together. We started looking for a nice place close to her gym so she could reach it on time. She was a personal trainer at a gym. I asked my friend, "Let's name him Ben to help me with apartment hunting." Ben has been my buddy since we were in high school. He found a really nice apartment close to the gym and just walking distance from his house. Ben and his wife offered their help to set up our apartment and even bought food for us, so we did not have to order something. My girlfriend and I were over the moon for finally moving in and having Ben around to help us. We had the 4 most amazing months in our new apartment. It was like a honeymoon phase for us. We decorated our apartment, went grocery shopping together, bought a fish tank, etc. I did everything for my girlfriend to keep her happy, and she too was happy with me. My girlfriend was a social butterfly. She loves hanging out and meeting new people. She has a lot of guy friends on her social account, and she chats with them a lot. I never minded it. I also had many female friends, so it wasn't a problem for me. I would be lying if I said I did not feel insecure. She was astonishingly beautiful with a charismatic personality that anybody would fall head over heels for. On the other hand, Ben and his wife were expecting their first baby. When we heard this news, we went to their house and congratulated them. My girlfriend offered Ben's wife to call her if she needed anything or someone to talk to. My girlfriend started visiting their house a lot. She would go to drop off some fruits and pies at Ben's place. She would also pick up their laundry and do everything to help them. I was okay with it and did not mind it. However, things got a bit different when Ben started to message her more frequently. He would come over to our place or call my girlfriend to his place to help him with cooking or other house chores. Ben was my friend and I knew he needed help, but I didn't like it. I suggested him to hire a full-time maid to take care of house chores. Ben did not like it. He apologized for disturbing my girlfriend and promised he would not do it again. I honestly felt like the most selfish person, so I called Ben again and told him that he could call my girlfriend whenever he wanted to. My girlfriend and Ben started to talk a lot through text messages. Even at night, my girlfriend would stay awake and giggle while texting Ben. The suspicious thing was that she deleted all the messages. I tried conversing with her that I did not like that she was flirty with my friend. She was furious and started crying miserably. She was upset that I was accusing her of being flirty with her friend when all she did was be polite to him. I did not bring up that matter again. I said sorry to her and tried expressing my feelings that I was not comfortable with the idea of her being too friendly with my childhood friend late at night, especially when he had a pregnant wife. My girlfriend understood, but there was a visible difference in her. I started noticing that her mind was completely somewhere else. When I asked her what was wrong, she always told me that she had a long day at work. In 2020, when the pandemic hit badly, I worked more than 18 hours daily. It was mentally taxing, and seeing people hanging between life and death was overwhelming for me. I was unable to give time to my girlfriend. I would go home, sleep, and run back to the hospital. She did not complain, and I loved that she was so understanding. But something was different about her. I could feel it. I came a little earlier than usual one night. My girlfriend was not home. I tried calling her, but her cell phone was in our bedroom. I called Ben to check if she was there with his wife. Ben did not answer his phone, so I went to his place and found my girlfriend there. She was chatting and laughing with Ben. The surprising thing was that his wife was not at home. It really triggered me badly. I asked my girlfriend that what she was doing here, to which she replied that Ben wanted to eat a homemade lasagna and she was helping him with it. When we got home, I told her that it was not right to visit him when his wife was not around. I told her that if his wife found out about it, it would stress her out and it was not good for her pregnancy. She agreed and promised me to never visit Ben's house when his wife was not around. The next morning, my girlfriend left early for the gym. She said there was some group training and she needed to be early. This became a routine, and what shocked me was that Ben had joined the same gym where my girlfriend worked. My girlfriend had told me about Ben's membership. This was clearly bothering me, but I realized that my girlfriend wasn't hiding anything from me. I wanted to talk to Ben's wife and ask him if she had noticed something strange in Ben's behavior. But being a doctor, I knew it would trouble her and complicate her pregnancy. I had to be careful about it. One day, I called Ben's wife and asked how she was feeling and if she needed any help. After a few minutes, I jokingly said her if Ben was nice to her. She said that Ben had been spending a lot of time on his phone, which irritates her. She also said Ben comes late at night before his new manager always makes him work. I doubted Ben and my girlfriend had an affair, but I was sure after the phone call. I needed to confront both Ben and my girlfriend when they were caught red-handed. Those days were the toughest for me. The things at the hospital were ugly. I witnessed many people losing their lives to COVID, and the girl I loved the most was cheating with my friend. I got an opportunity one day. I saw my girlfriend and Ben in the cafe. They were sitting really close, and Ben was holding her hands. While she was sobbing, it took every fiber of my being not to create a scene, so I returned home and waited for my girlfriend to come home. She looked tired and her eyes looked swollen. I asked her if she enjoys her latte with Ben. She looked at me and began crying. She kept on apologizing and hugged me. She finally confessed that she was attracted to Ben, who was unhappy with his wife's growing figure. Ben had told my girlfriend that he was not ready to have a baby yet, so he felt distance from his wife. At first, my girlfriend tried reasoning with him, but then they both got closer and met several times behind my back. I asked her if they had been physical together. I felt sick, but my girlfriend said they had not been intimate yet. But I knew they could have been if I hadn't confronted her. I asked her if she wanted to break up, but she denied it. She said she needed time to process the situation. She also told me that she loved only me and not Ben. I did not know what to do. I was angry with her and Ben, but could not muster the courage to leave her. I asked my girlfriend if she wanted to stay with me. She had to cut off complete ties with Ben, and she agreed. She did not contact Ben or meet him for the next few days. I offered all my attention, love and support to help her move past that stressful and guilty phase. But my girlfriend had awfully grown quiet and withdrawn from me. I knew she was going through a lot, so I did not push her back to being bubbly and happy. I got busy with work and worked tirelessly. I had to spend a few nights at the hospital. I always informed her about my late shifts and told her to stay safe. I felt sad for not being with her when she was in emotional turmoil. I also feared that Ben might take advantage of her vulnerability and try to get close or trick her into getting intimate with him. I worked at night for almost a week. On Saturday, I decided to surprise her. I called her from the hospital and said I had night duty and will not be home by morning. I left the hospital, brought her some flowers and favorite pizzas, and went home. I quietly unlocked the door, hoping she would be in the bedroom. I crept towards our bedroom door and found strange noises coming out of our room. She and Ben were cheating behind my back. Ben told her that he was happy that I had to work at night so he could come to stay with my girlfriend. It turns out they were cheating the whole time from the beginning, and my girlfriend lied. I sat down on the couch and waited for them to come out. After a few hours, at around 2 a.m., the bedroom door unlocked and Ben came out. Ben and my girlfriend were horrified to see me. I looked calmly at my girlfriend and asked her to leave the room so I could pack my stuff and move out. She asked me to sit down and talk to her. I told her that I couldn't stay with a cheater. She went crazy and blamed it on me. She said my long working hours were responsible for our failing relationship, and she needed someone to be with her. She said Ben always made time for her and cared for her. It was a bitter moment for me. After all that I had done for my girlfriend, she thought Ben was better than I was. I lied to Ben that I had informed his wife about all this. He was shocked and started blaming my girlfriend for seducing him and tricking him into believing that his wife was not good enough for him. He only slept with my girlfriend because he was physically attracted to her and nothing more. My girlfriend was clearly shocked. She couldn't believe that Ben was lying and accusing her of ruining his marriage. Ben pleaded with me to convince his wife not to divorce him. Ben's wife was from a rich family and his father supported them financially. Ben, being selfish, did not want to let go of a rich wife. I told Ben I was lying and wanted to expose his real face to my girlfriend. Ben did not see this coming. He looked at me angrily and stormed out of the door. I packed my stuff and left my girlfriend alone. That was the last time I saw her. I received plenty of messages from her. She was constantly apologizing and wanted me to take her back. I wanted her back, but the night I found out she was cheating on me repeatedly played in my mind. I blocked her number and Instagram. I did not want to see her face. It was too painful for me. And as for Ben, my girlfriend called his wife and told her everything that happened between them. She wanted to take revenge on Ben and did not care about his pregnant wife. He sustained a miscarriage from shock and hurt and immediately filed for divorce. I was happy how things turned out for Ben. He was left with nothing. He had lost his wife, his unborn son, and a beautiful apartment. He ruined my most beautiful relationship, and karma did the same to him. There are still some days of weakness when I yearn to get back with my girlfriend. I try to delude myself into believing that my girlfriend was innocent and Ben took advantage of her. I sometimes unlock her from Instagram to look at her pictures and see how she is doing. Should I get back with my ex-girlfriend and give her one more chance to a relationship? Or should I move on? I honestly have tried my best to forget her, but it seems like an impossible task. Discovering that your partner is cheating on you is miserable, and when they're cheating with your friend, it's even worse. We are sure that dude who shared the story is devastated and feels lost. What's your take on his decision? Did he do the right thing by breaking up? Or should he reconcile with his ex-girlfriend? Let us know in the comments below.